Hello, welcome to Game Boomers Live. I'm Dave and I'm playing Grow Up. It is the sequel to Grow Home. I have never played this game. I love the first game. It is great. It is a lot of fun. It's, I guess, like the direct, immediate sequel after you go from the plant surface up to Mom, aka the central computer in the ship that you came from. And she is very disappointed in me. Wow. It's not a haircut, Dom. I am definitely... Where the fuck is Dev? Dev is over there. Dev is working on videos as well as cooking right now. He has asked me to take the plunge again and play a solo game. A whip. Also, this is Humphrey. This is Humphrey. He is my he's my co-pilot. He's a lot nicer than Dev, so I've been meaning to bring him along for a while. Now he's sicker. Oh no. Well, so far she's negative COVID, so there you go. Sleeping there, Dom. Yeah. Well, yeah, Dom was basically falling asleep at the wheel last night. It was one of those cases where you just ask and ye shall receive, or ask and get told to fuck off. But Dom's a trooper. And that's all I'll say about that. Back to work. Oh, him. My co-host is... He is an established bear. He's a lot better looking than you. It's Humphrey, yeah. See, he's wearing the Oxford. He's wearing an extra college tie. This is an actual tie from Exeter College, by the way. A silk tie from Oxford. That I got from my ex. From Avery, if you remember her. Probably maybe a quarter of you might. Grow Up is so much fun. I finished it 100%. I had to cheat on 1-2 of these clickles, though. I've never played it, so I probably will just fuck around and find out. I don't know how I can bear anything about Humphrey. Right, Humphrey, you piece of shit? Bitch! Nah, he's a nice boy. Okay. Oh, this is new. An actual overhead map look. That's crazy. I don't know if I like this better. I kind of like the more visceral, you know, in the body, third person kind of view. Ugh. I'm kind of meh about this. Not gonna lie. Humphrey's can for a shot, yeah, exactly. Oh, other accountism. Yeah. No, I saw what you were saying before, man. Like, and I was telling Deb, like, dude, I've only had minor surgeries. I can never go through, or at the very least, I cannot fathom, as I am, the amount of bullshit you've gone through, the amount of surgeries you've gone through. So, you know what, man? My thoughts are with you, for sure. You got more strength than I do, bro. So, good on you. You're gonna get through this. Surgery sucks. It sucks balls. fuck. Doesn't matter what kind of system you're in. Surgery just like getting put to sleep and waking up and having to rely on painkillers for hours or days or weeks at a time. Just bloody awful. So man, you're a survivor, and I applaud you. I respect you a lot. I'll say that much. Yeah, good point, Dr. Right. I don't know. I don't know if I like this planet very much. Surgery is one of those things that can happen whether or not you take care of your body. So, I'm not saying. Oops. I'm not saying look down on people. I'm not saying be prideful. All I'm saying is don't be like me with the stupid jumping in the water with Bud, because that was really, really irresponsible. But be aware that regardless of what kind of shape you're putting yourself into, surgery may be around the corner. And it is not pretty, and it is not fun, and it's a lot of very early hours. But the people that are there, especially if they really, really give a shit about you, they'll do what they can. They're good people, and they should never be taken lightly. I mean, I was also raised by, my mom's a nurse, or a retired nurse, so I'm a little bit biased. At the same time, a good attitude goes a long way. It really does. Which is why I'm gonna throw this ladybug into the ocean. Fucking bitch. Suck my... What? Really? Wow. See, I can't be an ass. I can't even be a fucking asshole in this game. Oh, the bear. So actual backstory behind the bear is, so I have no grandparents. They're all dead. This bear was, when I was born, my grandma on my dad's side made him for me. And I didn't really think about him much until I was in my 20s. Ooh, a Ford X3000. A Ford extends, records, and reproduces the DNA of useful flora. Makes seeds, basically. It's pretty much a Ford X2000, but in a nicer case. Ooh. Yeah, so this is like the last, basically like one of the last things I have of my grandmother. And I don't usually advertise it, but when I was giving them back, I kind of just, I didn't make a point. I put them on the dresser and I kind of forgot about them. Not like completely forgot about them, but I kind of just put it aside. When I started dating Dawn, she brought her Domo figure, like Domo, the brown furry Japanese character. And that was like a joking thing where it's like, oh, they're buddies now. And I put ties on them, like the extra tie on them. And I put this on them because, well, why not? I love the captain's hat. I was raised sailing, and my grandparents sailed and stuff, so fuck, this is a lot more wholesome than I thought. It's like super wholesome. Oh well. Do you do something good, bud, you piece of shit. Please. It's not really sad. I wouldn't say sad. I would never say sad because I've done my grieving. I'm grieving for this game. Tell me with this garbage. Okay, fine. So I have to actually grab it. Okay. Okay. Safe from the streams, yeah. Lucky to have them. Yeah, yeah. No, it's true. I do consider myself lucky to have had other adult figures and had grandparents I actually respected. Because I've heard bad things about other people. Whee! I mean, this is nothing to this game, per se, at least in like a direct sense. But it does explain why the bear is sitting next to me. Also, that guy that's talking to me is kind of an asshole. Like, what the fuck? I could fly and you can't. Oh my god, I am so much better than you. Yeah, it's more cozy. You know, that's kind of how I roll, though. Like, the streams I do by myself are generally very cozy. Very quiet, very low-key. Oh, hello. Bring me things, Santa Claus. Bring me the absoluteness of the universe. I'm asking you to believe in me. Oh, good. Thank God. Yeah, I don't come back. I know. This is my night, bitch. Whee! That's true. That counts as him. You're right. The more crap you have to deal with, the easier it gets. Oh, good to hear more vlogs. Yeah, my mom's dad died when I was about 4. 1989. I'm old as fuck. No, I don't think Dev's plotting anything. He's just doing some video stuff. And there's a bunch of food that he wanted to cook. Because normally I said that I would cook stuff, but I've been doing a lot of librarian type sort of thing, like categorizing links for, oh, hello. Guess let's go there. Hello. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of categorization online, and I don't mind it. It's somehow slightly less draining than the Rittenhouse stuff, but it's still a lot of work. But anyways, I don't necessarily have enough time to do much cooking. I was really happy to do some cooking on Sunday. There's a pork tenderloin that I was able to cook, and a bunch of vegetables and whatnot. I like cooking. I like cooking for the others. I really do. I really enjoy it. It's one of those things where I'm not a chef. I don't think I could ever own a restaurant, but I really like cooking for other people. I really enjoy it. It feels really good. It's really nice. And I'm not great, but I'm good enough. I like trying things out. I like having fun and just. I like cooking. I just like cooking. That's it. Hola, Pablo. ¿Cómo estás? Well, it's not Excel, Don, but it's one of those Google ones, Google Sheets. Ooh. I don't see another teleport. This is re-worthy, I would have to say. Hey, Sean, how's it going? I wish that there was some. There was like I wish there was smell-o-vision. I'll put it that way. Now, to be fair, that is a double-edged sword because it could be extremely, disgusting and volatile. But stuff that I've seen, stuff like I've gotten Dom into, or she and I have already been into, binging with Babish and Mikey Chan, and Eater, and About to Eat, Worth It, all that kind of stuff. And yes, I know it's really normie shit. I know, but it's nice because there's no politics behind it. I'm just so tired of the fucking politics. It just gets too much. People could smell Dom's feet. Ew. Yeah, Ninja Turtles would have been horrible with smell-o-vision. Except for... No, actually, no. No, you're right. Because... there's someone I found. I can't remember the name. And I'm gonna kick myself so hard for not knowing this stuff. Bye, bud. You're done. You're fucking done, bud. Yeah, everyone's done with politics. Seriously, like, except for the people that are paid way too much to talk about it. But yeah, there was a channel. It was a guy that was. He was on a subreddit, and he made his thing was making all the pizzas from the old, like the original Ninja Turtles animated series, the one from like 1989, 1990, and they were fucking disgusting. They were so, not all of them, but the majority were just absolute filth. We're talking just like oysters and bananas and stuff like that. Oh God, it was so gross. And people were asking questions, right? Yeah, oh yeah, seriously, this person actually made, it was just this horrendous library of the worst possible pizza combinations. And this guy's like, you know what? I do this because I love it. Not because I love the flavors, because they are like, it's basically like Mikey acts like someone that is just stoned out of his mind, and is someone that has, actually done enough weed in his lifetime. And I will admit it, I've tried acid and stuff. I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. It's absolutely horrendous, the kind of stuff, the kind of recipes, and I don't remember the guy's name. I want to push this guy's channel because it was very, like, he did not have enough love to qualify him as someone that can make money off YouTube, and that pissed me off. Foods libraries. I know about Heston Blumenthal because I don't know, we haven't spoken in a while, but There's a friend who was really into Heston Blumenthal. Like, they had a huge crush on him because he was kind of like the next bad boy of British cuisine, I guess. Like beyond Gordon Ramsay, but he was somehow less caustic as a human being. Most Redditors are Zoomers. Probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Whee! Oh! The problem with feet and meters is that Canada doesn't know what the hell it wants. Canada is... You know, Canada is being itself, really. If you have to, if you're Canadian, you have to look at it objectively. Canada is acting like Canada because we, as Canadians, can never really tell if we're really influenced more by Britain or by America. We have our own identity to a little bit of a fault, but for the most part, especially the metric versus imperial system, and this is from someone that actually worked in a Home Depot hardware section for like 7 years. There's there's no coming back from that at all. You just deal with the hybrid system, and it's not fun at all. Never war? Sort of, in like the War of 1812-ish. I don't know. We also had, well, we had the rebellion. All right. Oh, thank God. Finally, something from the original game. Please, can you just, please, bud. Holy fuck, bud. Grab and go. Thank you. I could tell you a bunch of stories down because they basically just put me on. They put me on trial. Are they interesting or funny stories? Not necessarily. I mean, most of the stuff I had to deal with that was really wild was from the paint section. I did have, okay, so this lady came in and her husband was a former Conservative candidate for the, like, Ontario. Like, so basically, in the States, you've got like your state senate or your state Congress. This guy was kind of, he was like a state level or provincial level. Anyways, his fucking wife comes into my work and she goes on for probably like an hour about how all these homeless people are trying to break into their house, and she starts talking about how, okay, that's cool. So in the first game, I don't know if any of you will see this, but you have a parasol or an umbrella, and it kind of slows your descent. So this is kind of it. That's it. They're just doing it a little more robotically. Cutting homeless. Yeah. This woman goes on at length, and she's going, "Do you even know who my husband is?" I'm like, not really, because I really didn't want to make any assumptions, because I just don't. But then she starts going, "Oh, this guy, yeah, his name's Troy Crowder. He was a candidate for the MPP, or like state Congress, like the state Congress level. I don't know, like, is that what it is, like state Congress or state Senate? I know it's a state Senate. but I'm guessing there's like a state congress. Anyways, so this guy was basically a candidate for the equivalent of a state congress in Ontario, or like Northern Ontario, and she starts going on about how he'd go to play hockey and like immediately start cheating on her and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about this. Because, like, I don't care if this comes back to me. I really don't. Because, like, they can go fuck themselves. Provincial Assembly. State Assembly. Yeah, okay. So, this guy is essentially running for State Assembly in Ontario. So, Provincial Assembly. The Political Assembly of Ontario, also known as the provincial government, otherwise known as where the members of provincial parliament are based, or MPPs. And I'd already like done some campaign work for his nemesis, and I'm just like, I really don't give a fuck about this guy, but I'm really entertained by the fact that you are seemingly trusting me so much, and I'm the guy that is mixing your fucking paint. Like, I'm mixing your chalk paint. I don't know who knows what I'm talking about, but I'm mixing your chalk paint so you can work on your furnitures and to keep you calm while these homeless people go and try to ring your doorbell, even though you have a security system because your husband's like a former NHL player and he's all rich and shit. Hi, Squiggle. Welcome to madness. This woman was fucking batshit, and she doesn't live that far from us, to be honest. Like, this house is maybe like a mile away from us at most. Yeah. Well, anyways, there's always a legislature depending on the state or the province, and this woman would not let go of the fact that her husband had tried to do it. And may I say one thing? When he lost, usually there's a concession speech. There's a concession speech. What? Shush. Dom, what the hell? I don't care. Regardless, this guy did not do a concession speech. The guy didn't really show much honor. I'll say that much. Besides, I don't really give a shit, Dom. I'm done with that fucking store. Hillary, no. No, we're talking about the wife of a former political candidate who's a former NHL player who came into the store, like, when I was working at Home Depot, when I was working at the paint department, and asking for all this stuff and telling me about these homeless people who are trying to break into her house and stuff. That was the one thing that really stuck with me, because she sounded absolutely batshit insane, and I don't think I have any reason to think otherwise. What, your former work? Oh. Are you talking about like my former political leanings? Because I really don't care. You're Ontarian? Oh, this is up in Sudbury, man. A guy named Troy Crowder. Can't believe I'm doing this. I'm talking about politics. I don't usually talk about politics on my streams, but it just came up, and I was like, you know what? This was probably the most entertaining customer I had, or at least like one of the more memorable customers I had in the last, since, you know, like before I left. But yeah, it's basically, she talked about NHL wives being extremely overvigilant because NHL players are just cheaters by nature. And that made me laugh my ass off. It wasn't even politics. It was sports. Like, this is a sports related thing where a former sports, not even a star, but like a former, you know, pro athlete decides to run for a political position, and his wife, I don't know what it is about me, but these people, they fucking flock to me. They look at me and they're like, this guy is definitely taking counseling in his like, he's definitely studied how to be a counselor in his lifetime. And they come to me and they just fucking flock to me. And I'm just going, what the fuck? I don't even advertise that I used to study social work and stuff, but they just come flying into my radar field. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a smell. I don't know. Pretty much left wing. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Democrats are essentially just our conservatives, I guess. Maybe that's it. Yeah. It's possible. My body language is too honest. What are these stories? Well, in Canada, people are very trusting. Oh God! No! Please, 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 just, please, please. Oh, thank God. It's a good thing I have a little bit of reaction time left from my first stand on the original game. Older people will definitely talk to you because they're lonely. I've gotten that for decades at this point. Older people, because they don't see enough people. They may be sick of other older people. They may not see their families enough. It's really sad. Yeah, I'm the feels guy, whatever. But yeah, they get really sad because they don't see their family enough, and they really want to talk to someone. And their stories they've been really cool for the most part. I'd say like 8 out of 10 times. Their stories are really neat. What's my favorite dish to cook? Oh, that's a really good question. Probably pulled pork. I seem to have a lot of really good success with that. I'm not saying that I always have success, but it seems to be one of those things where I feel more confident about it. That, or maybe like a fettuccine carbonara. I do use a slow cooker, yes. So what I do is I generally get a picnic shoulder roast, because not only is it slightly a fair price generally, at least before now, but also it's nice and fatty. I can cut off the silver skin, excess fat within reason, within like a decent amount of time. It's not like a ridiculous thing to cook, but also I have a tendency to use Dr. Pepper, because it somehow is extremely good at tenderizing. But also, I use a modified version of a 13 spice dry rub from a site called the Yummy Life. And one day I would like to use their smokier version and get some liquid smoke. But I generally use their like kind of balanced, sweet, salty, not really smoky, but like their sweet and salty version. And I don't always have all the ingredients on hand. I think I might have some of that rub left, but I don't know if I can use it anymore. The problem with pulled pork is I maybe do it like twice a year. But anyways, picnic roast, good, solid, like at least 8 spice dry rub. I use the Dr. Pepper to tenderize it. I make my own barbecue sauce with the rub, and I make sure that it's very well balanced. I basically equate it to a punch, like a nice punch in the face. Only they give you ice cream after. There's a lot of good sourness and spiciness to it, but there's like enough sweetness. It kind of the aftertaste is it's quite sweet and mellow. So it's a lot of fun to make. I love making pulled pork. Yeah, dry rub for sure. I've never really used a wet rub for pulled pork. I don't think I ever will, because especially with a slow cook, some people will sear their stuff beforehand. I don't bother. I just put oil and rub. I massage it into the pork, and then I just let it go. And then I just keep tabs on it for the next 4 to 6 hours, and no complaints. I mean, the others, they don't complain at all. Yeah, Dr. Pepper's, it's a strange choice until you try it, because I guess it just adds a little bit more nuance or some bullshit. I don't know. They're just like really caustic. Okay, wee. Fuck. I like Dr. Pepper. Ever drank root beer? Yes. Root beer would be another really, really good choice for pulled pork. Okay, man, this is gonna be a pain. This is tricky, guys. This is really tricky, because the thing is with, oh, okay, never mind. I think I see that. I'll just use one of those extending penises. The thing is, I got so used to the first game, and the first game it's a little bit more mellow, it's a little more simplistic than this. You definitely tell, right? Like I'm just catching things. I don't really care. I'm not stressed at all playing this game, because it's exact same mechanics. The thing is, the original game seems a little bit more simplistic, a little bit less convoluted. Oh, shit. Was that something I missed? Actual root beer. Like I've tried birch beer from, like, there's a candy store that's in town that they'll sell kind of like lower, like not lower, but kind of like boutique, I guess, or like independently owned. Seriously. Oh god, definitely no penis for this guy. Let's see. Yeah, they'll own independent soda factories or businesses, and there's a birch beer I tried. And birch beer's really nice. Strangely, a little bit milder than root beer, but not by much. But it was like a totally different flavor. It was cool. Likes it a lot. Okay, can you please just penis boy? Yes. Show me your penis. I have not played Outer Wilds at all. Post cream soda. Depends on the brand. Could be clear, could be pink. I'd say like proper cream soda is clear. At least Jones cream soda is clear. I think that's Dom's favorite. Fudge! Remind me never do free climbing ever again. I've seen red cream soda. No, I've seen like pinkish, I think. It's a brand called Crush, and they have pop that they'll sell it in like the 24 packs. So what they do is they have something called Rainbow Pack, and they'll sell a case that has 8 orange sodas, it has 8 grape sodas, and it has 8 cream sodas. Like Hispanic soda. Oh, like Jarritos? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, that stuff's great. It's expensive because the only people around here that sell it are like like the local Mexican restaurants, which are generally pretty awesome. And Dom can corroborate that. The one place downtown, they're so cool. They're really nice. They're like super nice people. I had the feeling like they're older too, so I had the feeling they came here, like they really bust their ass to come to Canada. Their food's amazing. A soda called Inca. No, I have not. I'm only Jarritos, I believe. Manzanita Soul plus Fireball to make mixture great. I can't really drink Fireball anymore after I had a really bad experience, but the apple soda sounds great. Yellow cream soda, holy fuck. Huh. Interesting to know. No, I'm really digging this. It's just kind of like, it feels kind of like I just picked up where I left off with the other one. Hopefully I don't have, angry bulls trying to destroy my face, but, oh, hello. Hello? Shit. That's something I forgot about. I really should go back and start getting those crystals because I really have the feeling that I may have jumped the gun. That's fine. Why wouldn't be they? I mean, and no, I'm not overcompensating for your joke. No, they're like, overall, they were very professional. I'll put it that way. They're very professional. They definitely knew what they were doing. They were extremely accommodating, and that's a thing that really bothered me about this city is that there's these people that were, there's a really nice Greek couple that owned a place that was not too far from here, and their food is amazing. Oh God. Yeah, they're people like, from the old country that were really, really nice and great food, and their businesses didn't thrive. And that pissed me off. When a fucking Tim Hortons will thrive. That really, really got my goat. What the hell's going on? The only thing that pisses me off Meet the Galaxy is most people think, oh, okay, yeah, take care, man. Have a fun stream. They ran a mole sauce. The last order that we made, they ran a mole sauce, and I was really, really sad about that. Okay, what the living crap is going on? Oh wow, this is just. It's you. You piece of shit. Do you miss any stores that are no longer around? Blockbusters, Becker's, Convenience, Sears, Eaton's. I've never heard of Becker's. Blockbuster, not really, because I didn't really use it. We didn't have a Blockbusters in our hometown. Sears and Eaton's I do. Sears more for the Wish books. Now, those weren't around in the States for a few years, but they were in Canada, but they did come back. The Sears Wish books were kind of like the announcement of the Christmas season, whether or not it was in, I think it was October when we originally got them, or like early November, and then it went to October, and then it went to September, and we were getting them in August. But those were not just like the religious advent, but those were the marketing advent of Christmas. So yeah, no, I missed that. Eaton's sort of, but Eaton's kind of started to fizzle around late 90s. Excuse me. Any cool family run stores you like? He's like as a kid. Oh God, sorry guys. Oh, water. Let's see. So there was a convenience store, Tony's, Dev's talked about it before. There was First Run, Video. We talked about that before, I think. A fair number of businesses in our hometown were run by families. Like the lady that owned the video, like First Run Video, she went to my church. She was really cool. She was nice. But that shit can't last forever. Unfortunately. But yeah, family run stuff. I highly applaud small businesses, for sure. I lost some weight? I have. I'm the thinnest I've been in 20 years. Could you please just cotton on? I'm just asking you for a friend. Thank you for being a friend. I miss Betty White. Also, what the fuck? What the shit? I have been watching a lot of Golden Girls and Night Court, which are both very old shows at this point, which isn't super depressing, but well, could be worse, I guess. I watched Golden Girls because of not the grandmother that made the Humphrey here, but my mom's mom. I liked Betty White's character the most. I really did. I have. It was a gift, but I have a Rose bobblehead doll. But I definitely think if I'm more like any of the Golden Girls, I'm probably like Dorothy. I'm definitely more sarcastic. Blanche actually dated and fucked less men than the others, but she talked about it, which is hilarious because she was basically called the whore for being more honest about what she wanted. It's fucked. It's super fucked. I'm gonna check out the John Larroquette show. He's like the best part of that show. Although I started watching Dave's World, which is why the title of this session is called Dave's World, because of comedy writer Dave Barry, his sitcom. Oh fuck no! Yeah, so the main character from Night Court, he acted in this show called Dave's World after he became a lead actor again. Yeah, his name was Bull. Yeah, the guy was 6'8". The thing is, all the lead male actors were all quite tall. John Larroquette was like 6'3", at least 6'3". The main character, Harry, he was like 6'4" and a half. And then there's Bull, who was 6'8". Like they were, and then all the women just looked tiny compared to them. Oh fuck! No, I screwed it up. Yeah. So anyone's like a Dev reminded me of this, but anyone's a half in the bag fan. Mr. Plinkett only wants his VCR repaired so he can watch reruns of Night Court. And keep in mind, like, this is stuff that came out like either at the time I was born or before I was born. So it's not like I'm just being like, oh yeah, I know, this is my shit. This is the stuff that I definitely was around for. But no. Was not. Predates. Could you please just climb up, piece of shit? Oh, frag! Frag! Dude, everyone was born after Night Court. How old am I? I'm 36. I'm 37 this year. Whee! I'm 10 years older than you. That's fine. It's all good, man. I'm not really here to shit on anyone for their age. Because, like, there's you know, there's actual physical age or temporal age, and then there's psychological and cultural age. There's different things, right? Because there are people I've talked to that are at least a decade younger than me that know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about pop culture. And there are people that are my age that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about at all, and they suck. I sound like your mom. Yeah, sure. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Wee! Please. Ha ha! Yeah, I'm basically just pulling it in my ass with a zoomer on the inside. Who is? Well, it's not me. I'm like a boomer on the inside. Or greatest generation. Or is it silent generation? That's right. All right, I get to be like Richard Nixon. My brain is in a jar. Or pick up CKVR. CKVR. No, I don't think so. I don't think we did. My better. I don't think we did at all. Like, truth be told, so my family, my parents got really, really authoritarian anal about cable when my sister and I were like 12 and 16 respectively, and they got rid of it. We didn't have cable again until I was 17. So I was kind of the outcast. I was one of those outcast kids. I had to rely on people that were actually willing to be friends with me, or friendly, or like less of a dick, to learn about the newest episode of some like Smallville or Dragon Ball Z. Or I didn't really care about that 70s show because, frankly, I think that show is still fucking stupid. You know, because you watch Cat Dog. What the hell? I mean, was the show really that raunchy? I've never seen it, ever. I really don't, I never really got into that 70s show. I had friends, like, even well into their 20s, that still, like, from my hometown, that still like it. And I'm just going, why? I mean, okay. I don't mind Ashton Kutcher, but that's because I know he has a brain cell or two. I don't like Kelso. Kelso sucks. He's a piece of shit. I liked Eric because he was kind of like the voice of reason, the straight man, whatever. I like Mila Kunis. I hate Jackie. That's where I'm coming from. It's like, you know, like don't. You know, unlike the adage of, you know, love the art, hate the artist. I hate the art, and I like the artist. Fez. You know, I haven't seen him in other things, but I'd like to think that he's more capable than Fez, because that was like, if you tried that shit now, you would never get away with it, ever. Gilligan's Island. Oh, fuck. Gilligan. You know what show has actually aged extremely well is MASH. I really, really liked it because when I was still at the depot, they would put on reruns of MASH, and everyone, like we're talking anyone from 18 to 75 would still laugh at that shit because it's just so clever. So clever, and it's, you know, like human condition. I mean, like how do you tell, like how do you look at life and death without having, you know, like the gallows type humor and not at least try to get your point across and make someone laugh and cry at the same time. Like, it was just fucking brilliant. Yeah, Suicide is painless. Hardcore, man. Great show. Really, and I used to be kind of mad about it, but I didn't get it at the time. I really didn't get it. But it is one of those things where, you know, if you've evolved enough as a person, that show can basically help you rethink humor and rethink the medical field and war itself. What people are willing to do when they're stuck in that life or death situation. That, and they made fun of it on TV, which was really great. I would definitely should go back and say Harambe after he died for our sins. I would give it a chance more, Flux. Seriously. It launched dozens of careers, but it also just it didn't flinch. And that's the thing I respect the most. It didn't flinch. Come on. Whee! Really gotta work on getting some more upgrades here. I watched Lost. Yes. I have seen the majority of it, and let me tell you, the first couple seasons were great. Third one was salvageable. Everything past there was really hit or miss. There you go. Yeah, super. Airplane was genius. I was looking that up recently. The kids on an airplane, and it's like, okay, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So, those who don't know who he is, imagine you have this movie, this parody movie, and imagine this, that LeBron. Okay, so LeBron is in a movie, and he's playing this co-pilot, right? But his character is basically acting like he is not actually LeBron James, and this kid keeps saying shit like, you know, my dad says that, you know, when you're at the school, like you really shit the bed. And LeBron keeps saying, like, no, my name is this, or whatever. And the kid just keeps pushing. And LeBron gets more furious with every second, to the point where the hell? Oh, that's where it was. Wow! That sucks. This sucks. Yeah, it's like LeBron loses his mind and he starts going on a tangent about how no one took him seriously in college, when he's basically just like pretending to be this other person in the movie, but you can tell like he's a terrible actor. but at the same time, I don't have this. But he's honestly trying to act. But then this kid actor starts saying all this shit about him, and he actually takes it like really seriously. Ah, fuck. Oh. No, nope. Yeah, no. Yeah, Airplane was kind of like, it was like a unicorn. It was a total unicorn. It wouldn't have existed otherwise. Oh shit. Okay, guys. It's been an hour. I'm gonna take a break here, but I will be back, and hopefully we can talk about being in Turkish prison. Yeah, baby.